How's everyone doing today? It is your favorite journalist, Jevvy, and you can tell by the title of the video what this video is about. Now, it's been about 2 weeks since Drake released his 22-track album/playlist titled More Life, and has been smashing records left and right? It was announced that it set a new US record for most online streams from a single album in 1 week, with 385 million streams recorded across all platforms. The last holder of this record was Drake's last album, Views. All of the tracks on More Life made it onto Billboard's top 200 list really early, including 2 dancehall tracks titled Blem and Madiba Rhythm. Now this is where my rant begins, right? I'm not here to talk about the songs themselves. I'm talking about the blatant cultural appropriation of dancehall music that Drake continues to do. And by continue, I'm also referencing the dancehall instrumentals he used on Views. That's where the problem starts. Even when Drake decides to use dancehall beats on his Views album, he collaborated with no Jamaican talent, and this one is no different. Of course, he's not obligated to, but dancehall is a genre that needs a lot of help to get international appeal. By just straight up using the sound, Drake ends up being looked at as innovative and a creator of the sound. And there are other artists who are using the sound too, most notably Justin Bieber, but nobody is as actively involved with the Jamaican culture as Drake is. In fact, he's regularly hanging out and collaborating with Popcorn on his OVO clothing line, and he also shot a music video in Jamaica years before featuring Movado. Now, it's almost as if Jamaican culture and music, it's cool to use, but not good enough to actually collaborate with Jamaican talent and artists. Now, for me, the most disrespectful part is the apparent lack of respect Drake is showing for the dancehall music industry as a whole. There's a certain order to things in the industry. Appropriating the word rhythm in one of your songs is straight up taking the identity of one of the few things we have going for ourselves. We know how the Drake effect works, where he takes something for himself and gets complete and total credit for revolutionizing something he never created. That is literally the thesis of his career. Started from The Weeknd with Take Care, to Quentin Miller during a couple summers ago, to Party Next Door right now. And to do this to a genre hurting and in dire need of whatever exposure is available, it's straight up tasteless. However, I don't believe that this is Drake's intention. I believe he had pure intentions. He's been a fan of Jamaica and our culture, it's almost a fetish for him in a way. All that aside, I don't believe this is Drake's intention. And besides, whether or not Drake is a culture vulture, isn't this good? Isn't this the goal, to normalize dancehall? Now, I'm showing the other side of things. There's positive and negatives to everything, right? Now, obviously, we know the root of the music is from Jamaica, but the rest of the world doesn't. They're thinking people like Bieber and Drake, they're the ones who came up with this. And that's where us dancehall fans come into play, right? We need to stop fighting the changes. The world is taking notice of dancehall music with or without us, and it's up to us to keep up with the changes so the people will actually listen to our Jamaican talent instead of looking at Bieber and Drake as a standard. We have to let everyone know about authentic dancehall, not this tropical house fusion blend they're trying to normalize, actual dancehall. This is why marketing and branding is so important, as iOctane was talking about a couple weeks prior. Jamaicans need to learn how to behave themselves instead of just cussing out anyone who disagrees with them online. That drives away fans, believe it or not. We're running away potential audiences. We need to show our best faces and welcome everyone with open arms. While there's things that us dancehall fans can do, there's a lot Drake needs to do as well. How about actually featuring Popcorn on a song for once? Using dancehall talent from dancehall tracks, hopping on a Jamaican-made rhythm like fellow Toronto artist Trabas has done. Maybe in the future Drake will do this, but at the end of the day, we need to adapt to the times as more and more artists continue to use dancehall sound, because those who don't adapt go extinct. Now, do we want to go extinct? Leave your thoughts below. Tell me, is there anything we can do to prevent people from appropriating dancehall culture, or is there a way to make them really give proper credit? Is there a way for everyone to know the goodness of dancehall? Leave your thoughts below. Let's talk. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your favorite journalist, Jevvy. See you later.